Welcome to Too Much Willie Nelson. Back in 2011, we have 14 big tracks at 42 minutes on a label called R&J, Remember Me Volume 1. I think that label R&J is Ricky and Jimmy. I can't even write this stuff, it's too good. I know this label hasn't come up before in our conversations. The question is, will it come up again? That answer might be below. Remember Me Volume 1 will undoubtedly have a lot of volumes following its wake, since the premise is unlimited, with Willie Nelson revisiting and recording his favorite country hits from the past 70 years, in which his signature Willie Nelson style, backed by some of Nashville's finest session musicians, that simply never materialized. But more on that in a moment. Don't you love these unauthentic teases? Nelson and producer James Stroud, there's Nelson there with Trigger and some White Smoke. Nelson and producer James Stroud had initially a list of 75 songs that were narrowed down to 32. They selected the key and the ones that could be best applied to Nelson's style. Stroud went to Nashville to cut the tracks with studio musicians and later traveled to Nelson's Pedernale studio in Austin, Texas, we all know too well, to add his voice to the recordings. The 14 songs for the album were extracted from the sessions with Stroud that produced 32 songs. The rest were scheduled to be released in 2012 in the form of Remember Me, Volume 2. But those recordings have yet to surface. So, those Willie Nelson critics who bait the red-headed stranger for coasting too much as a recording artist will regard Remember Me Volume 1 as Exhibit A. That is so rude. There's Willie again with Trigger on stage. Here's a review from 2018, another great album from the late Mr. Willie Nelson. He's in fine vocal form, and every band member does his or her best. The late Mr. Willie Nelson? No, he's still around. So here are the favorite tracks, but check it out. I have a previously used copy, and you can see the previous owner took a highlighter and marked their favorite songs. So today we feature them. Person X, their favorite songs are Remember Me, Why Baby Why, Today I Started Loving You Again, I'm Moving On, I'm losing my voice, Sunday Morning Coming Down, Roly Poly, Release Me, and Ramblin' Fever. Now they liked a lot of this album, so I must admit, I'm not sure why they got rid of it, but you know how it is. Anyway, they didn't pick two songs I definitely would have picked, and that's 16 Tons, Merle Travis, and of course Tex Williams, who you all know I'm obsessed with, and Smoke, Smoke, Smoke That Cigarette. Anyway, that's enough. I don't think I can do two takes, so we're going with one. Here is Too Much Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson, Remember Me, Volume 1. Thanks for watching. Too Much Willie Nelson.